Hey everybody, it's Sheila with the LeapFrogVA Network Philippines, and I'm here today with Cherry, who is in the Philippines. How are you today, Cherry?
I'm fine. Thank you so much, Sheila, for having me here.
Good. Well,
I've been expecting this. Yeah.
yeah. So I need to make sure, actually, do you say your name Bonachita?
Yes, that is Bonachita. I don't know where it
Bonachita.
came from, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. I just think that's a really cool last name. I really do.
Yeah, it
Um,
is.
So I have recently started the Philippine Network, and Cherry's one of my first VAs there in the Philippines. And I'm super excited to have her here with us today and to tell you about her business and to get you excited about the Philippine Network as well. So Cherry, why don't you go
Yeah.
ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into business?
Yeah. Right. I'm Cherry Bonachita, and I've been on working online since 2007. I got into business because I gave birth to my second child back then, and I'm not the type that just sits down and wait for provision from someone else. So I searched online, and back in 2007, that was the time when VA industry was like starting. I started from as an article writer. SEO back then was more on article submission, so I write the article and submit them to article directories, and then eventually social media became popular, and there's this data entry, and everything just came up. Everything is just figured out by me because everything's easy online. So yeah, that's when I started, and you can imagine 7 years ago, that's what I've been doing every day. So I basically know the flow of VA industry, how how important it is for business owners to be online and having that support from virtual assistants like us, um, located anywhere around the world. And I understand how it is. It's the importance of reliability, trustworthiness, because everything's online. So sometimes they're like doubts about it, but it's possible to establish trust, a long-term relationship from anywhere around the world supporting your business. So that's when I started, and with those experiences that I've built in those 7 years, I can say I'm pretty much virtual assistant from then on. That's actually my career now. So I understand how businesses work, how things should be done online to get more exposure for businesses. Yeah, that's it.
Right. Well, that's awesome. So you've been doing it longer than I've been doing it, and
Yeah,
so for the last 7 years, and you have some fantastic skills. I've been looking over your skills, and totally amazing skills. And I can't, it's like you said, building that trust. I have a lot of friends, and I've worked with some of the VAs in the Philippines, and you certainly can build that trust from around the world, especially with the use of things like this, like Google Hangouts, where you can actually talk to the
yeah.
person that you're working with. So awesome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your products and services that you offer?
Yeah, right. My expertise, I would say, is actually project management. At the time when I started, it's the year when I graduated from my MBA degree. It means like I was ready to start to become an entrepreneur. I'm ready. I'm equipped to have my own business. It will happen that it will be online at that time. So what I do mostly is first of all project manage. I love organizing stuff, especially when I understand how business owners tend to just work everything. You're the marketing department, or the financial department, everything is in your hand. But I actually love it when clusters coming together and get organized. So that's project management and organization. That's what I do. The second thing that I love right now is social media management. So I have experience doing FB campaigns with all those tools, with all those updates. I try to really be on top of it. And yeah, social media, even creating plans for a week or a month. And because I love to engage people, I love people, and I know sometimes how they think. For example, page about beauty. I know when people want to how you become beautiful. So I tend to create some engaging posts. Yeah, that's project management, social media, and of course data entry and research. It has always been there. You just have to research everything online, so that's very easy. And yeah, since I love organizing, it's part of and entering data and making sure that it's easy to read, it's to understand in let's say in a format where you need it in just one glance without ever thinking. And lastly, but not the least, it's also about analyzing. I love analyzing things and creating reports for you. Um, One of the things that I did when I was working in a pharmaceutical company was that I was involved in a team where we create procedures, policies, guidelines. So I create all of them, and I love to see a manual where I said, "Oh, I created that," you know, because technically I'm a technical writer, so that's what I do, and yeah, that's basically what I do. And you can,
Awesome.
count on the support from how everything should just be in place, and you can turn it over to someone else if it's necessary because everything is documented. Yeah, so
Excellent. Well, a lot of business owners, newer business owners, don't take the time to do that, to create their processes book or their policies and procedures and things. And that's really important to have, especially when you're working with a VA. If you have that in place, like you said, you can pass the work to somebody else very easily because everything's already structured out. So that's awesome. So why don't you tell
mhm.
us about your ideal client? What type of clients do you like to work with?
Yeah, I like clients that are startups because I love to be involved in them. As I've said, when I see a manual where I know that I've written it and have built it, that's the end product that I want to see. So first of all, clients who are startups are good clients to me. Second are those yeah, basically startups and small and medium enterprises that they don't really have time for themselves to do things, to do menial things like posting to social media or, you know, um, trying to communicate to your clients or organizing the emails. And yeah, I'll be around to do that for you, So that's my ideal client. I love it when they have their own time and I'm doing the work for them. And when they come back, it's already there on the table, organized, and so easy to read, easy to analyze. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so I also noticed in your list of skills that you do, is it mobile apps that you do as well? And so I know you have SEO skills as well. And did I see mobile apps on there?
Yeah, I did. Someone actually it started like 2 years ago. He was looking for a VA, but he knows that I'm very technical. I am a tech savvy person. I figure things out so easily. And since mobile app developers back then was, the rate was so high, I would say. So, so he like took advantage of my technical skills. So I created mobile apps from, mobile app platforms with easy templates. There are templates there. It's a sort of drag and drop tool, and so since I love doing that, I just created it. So yeah, that's my experience with mobile apps. And right now, since mobile is so popular, I mean it's equal to social media. Everything is already on mobile. Um, I have enhanced it just you know everything was just in a platform, a typical drag and drop. I don't code, but I use the user-friendly platforms to create a nice mobile site and
Oh,
application.
okay. That's a great skill
Yeah,
to have. I don't know any other VAs that have that skill, so that's a great skill to have. So what do
yeah,
you think is the current trend that a lot of online business owners should be taking advantage of in order to build their businesses?
yeah. The first thing is back then it was SEO. It's just getting traffic to your website. Right now more on social media. Everyone has to be in a social media um, because people are every day, as I've heard from one of my a fellow VAs, every day people come to their computers to check Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, every social media platform you can imagine. So I think that's the trend right now. Every businesses has to be involved in that. The second is mobile. I've seen the importance of being a mobile because smartphones are already here. People are always moving around. They don't sit down on a laptop or desktop anymore. And besides, smartphones already have all applications that emails, Facebook, and all those everything that was back then was just on the desktop is now on your mobile phone. So yeah, these two are the trends right now, and it's more about engagement. It's more about people's voice. So when you are involved, when your business is capturing those audience through social media and mobile, then you get the exposure that you want.
Right,
And it
right.
means more customers, more conversions for you.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. I actually have had people ask me about doing mobile apps, and I have not had a VA, so I'm excited to have a VA who can help me with those mobile apps. Even if you
Yeah.
are using a template, I think just having that skill is going to be really amazing for you. So, how can people get a hold of you if they would like to hire you for your services?
Yeah, the best way to contact me is through Skype and through my email. That's c corehola77 @gmail.com, and my Skype. I'm always online. I always check my email. I always check my Skype. I have my mobile is Wi-Fi. Um, I don't know. I have Wi-Fi most of the time. It's not only because I'm in a Wi-Fi zone, but because I have a plan where everywhere I go, I can see my email and I can um, Skype. Someone can Skype me. So these two are, Gmail is even right now it has Hangout. So when I'm logged into Gmail, I'm also like in Hangout. And so um, with Skype also there. And yeah, these two are the best way to contact me.
Okay, so I'll make sure that they can contact you. It'll be on your page on the network, and it will be below this video if you're watching it on YouTube. And
Mhm.
so go ahead and get a hold of Cherry if you need help with project management, with SEO, with mobile apps, or with just any other general virtual assistant skills, especially creating those manuals and processes for your business. She can take care of you. So Cherry, thanks so much for letting me interview you
Thank
today
you.
and for being one of the founding members of the LeapFrogVA Network Philippines. I'm super excited to be building this program to help you guys over there. And because I do have a
Yeah.
lot of friends over there. And so if you guys need to get a hold of Cherry, take a look below this video, or you're probably already on the page on the network, and you can contact her directly, and she can start working with you. So,
Thank
all
you.
right, Cherry, you get to bed because it's 1 in the morning there. Is that what time
Yes. It's
it is?
almost 12 midnight, and it's okay because I'm used to this. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of US, but now those are mostly project based. But right now, I'm really looking forward to get more businesses to support too. So yeah, you contact me, and I'm still, energetic at this time. Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
so
if
much
it,
for having me, Sheila.
you're welcome. And if it was midnight, I would not look nearly as pretty as you do, I can guarantee you.
Thank you so
I am
much.
like I'm like a zombie at midnight. So it's been a pleasure having you, Cherry. And go ahead, everyone, and get a hold of Cherry and see how she can help you with your business. Bye bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.